Right, here we go. This is Mark 4 with a simmering. Gives a slightly higher flame. Damn. That's because there's only 5 mils in. Prime it. This one actually blooms if you prime it with about another 1 mil, 2 mils of fuel. It helps to heat it up and then ignite the inner. You see a load of flame at the beginning, and then as it burns away it'll slowly calm down and become about what, there we go, turn into an invisible flame. But yes, it's still, it looks as if it's not a light, but it is. I can guarantee that. In fact, I can actually demonstrate that it's still a light. It's just that you can't see the flame. There we go. Blue flame only. I set that away at 48, right? So that's a proper flame at 448. I'm going to time how long it burns. This is a modification I've made. Well, the son-in-law has made. Basically what it is, it's a simmering. So what you do is, I don't know if you've noticed, but the holes in this Mark 4 there's small holes like that, but there's 4 large holes on either side. That's so you can bring your pot to the boil with the high flame, which isn't very high at all, really. I'd say the flame is about what, if I blow on it, it looks about 5 inches high. There we are, about 3 to 4 inches high, right? So if we put the simmering on, actually I should have something behind there so you can see the flame. What can I use? That's better. Now she's blooming fully. Now what we do is you can either bring your pan to the boil with the ordinary stove, with 5 mils of fuel. Then, I don't want to do this without I want to try and do it without burning my hands. We can let the stove go out, then put the simmering on. But what I'm going to do is put the simmering on and show you how it lowers the flame. Not quite down. Actually it needs a bit. There, you see how it's controlled the flame? So that's not quite in the optimum position, but it's having the desired effect of making the flame smaller, so you can simmer with that for probably about the same as the other one, about 40 minutes. What did I say before? 48 minutes. It's on 50. It's on 53 now. I mean, that's still not quite. That's better. Can't see the flame, but it's still burning. Yeah, it's still burning, as you can see. So we're on 54 minutes now. 4:54. And as I say, I only put roughly 4 to 5 mils in, just to give you a basic idea of what, the performance really. But what I have to do is, there's still some sharp edges on the inside of this simmering and on the outside where I've cut it. I felt it as I was putting it on there, so just a little bit more trimming around the base of it, and a little bit of wet and dry on the inside to take the rags off, and then it'll seat properly over those holes. Still. So this one has been designed like solely for like to last 40 odd minutes with 10 mils. As I showed you on the previous video, this one has been tried, but it's only been tried with 50 mils, and I think it was like 20 or 30 minutes, something like that. More than long enough to boil some new potatoes, if you cut them in half or quarter, or more than adequate to like cook a meal, you know, not just these packet dehydrated things, you know, to actually cook vegetables and to cook meat as well, you know. If you want to make a, you know, a decent lamb stew or something like that, minty lamb stew, if you've got the ingredients. I mean, you know, you're only talking about using a Torx 700. So you get your vegetables in, and you bring your water up to the 650 mark, bring it to the boil, and then use this little fellow to simmer for as long as you wish. Actually, my little friends are here, but they're starlings. Oops. Actually, it's about, oh, they're flying away now. They're after the rice that I put out. Having a jolly good feed there. There's some more coming in. Hello, me little feathered friends. Be they scavengers or not. Still going. 5 o'clock. Oh. I don't know if anyone's ever tried these actually they're sun-dried goji berries. You can make yourself a lovely cup of tea with them. Not only are they very good and healthy for you, but you can also lose weight or lose your paunchy stomach. All you do is pour a little boiling water on them. Yes, we're still alight. Pour a little boiling water on them. Oops, the daisy. and let them swell up. And then as the boiling water gradually cools down, after they've swelled up, I'll leave them for about 5 minutes. And then they swell up and get full of, well, they rehydrate actually. But then they turn soft, they turn into a normal form. What I tend to do is crush them and get all the goodness out into the little cup, and it's a really good tonic. I like them. Up to now I've had one little cup here, 3 days running, and I've seen a fantastic difference in my midriff. It's really looking trim now. I don't know how, but it's not psychological. I'm actually feeling better, and as you can notice, I'm not huffing and puffing as much as I was a couple of days ago. So I think these goji berries have, I think are worth a try. I got them from China. Well, maybe it was switch light on. Got them from China, and there's what, I think there's 500 grams of dehydrated berries there, which lasts quite a long time. If you, I generally put about 8 to 10. I think I've overdone it. 3, 6, 9, 12. I've got 12 in there. So that's going to be a really strong cup of tea. Or if you want to put them in a dried meal and rehydrate them and eat the berries, you know. It's all good stuff, it's healthy. Like most of the stuff I get from China. I mean, you don't see many ill Chinese people, you know, you don't see many Chinese people suffering from heart attacks and asthma and stuff like that. I mean, Beijing, yeah, suffers from smog and stuff like that. But when you look at a Chinese person, you're looking at a trim person, a very trim person. Slightly built, of course, but, you know, that's why they're trim, because of that diet. You know, they only eat good, healthy food. Not like the shit that our government doles up to us. Full of chemicals. I mean, you've only got to look at these fast food joints in America. I mean, have you seen the people frequenting them burger joints and that? They're about 16, 17 stone. It's okay to have an occasional one, I suppose, but I mean, if you're eating there every day, you know, you're going to have like a really tout. 506, and it was 440. 448, I don't know, I'll have to watch the video. Anyway, that was the demonstration. Hope you enjoyed it. Pretty long like, but never mind.